a real quick video from the pastor's desk, legitimately from the pastor's desk today, and just bringing you up to speed on what's going on. But I want to bring just a real quick message from the Lord. So, just been working my way through the book of Psalms again, and tonight at prayer gathering, we're going to be focusing in on this psalm. But something that God has really put on my heart, I want to share to people that even aren't coming to the prayer gathering. But David cries out these words, "Save me, God, for the waters threaten my life. I am sinking down in the mud, and there is no foothold. I have come into deep water. The flood is sweeping over me. I am exhausted from crying. My throat is dry and sore. My eyes are worn out with looking for my God." You know, if you read the rest of Psalm 69, you find out that David is actually weary from those around him that are trying to bring death to his life. And many of us in America really can't relate to that a whole heck of a lot. But one of the things that I just wanted to bring to our attention is that many of us are growing incredibly weary in these days because from the isolation that has been created from the COVID virus and the government's initiation of that. Reality is that for some, the COVID virus is incredibly deadly, and so we recognize that that isolation is absolutely necessary. But one of the things it's come to my attention is that although that has saved tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of lives, one of the things that it's doing is causing us to live a life outside how God created us and designed us. If you look back into the book of Genesis, you find out that we are created for community. We were created out of community. God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Trinity itself is community. God said, let's create Adam, and he did. And then he said it's not good for Adam to be alone, and so he created Eve. And I'm so thankful for my wife that she's created in God's image, just as I am, and it's just pretty amazing stuff there. So one of the things, we might not be facing physical enemies, but this quarantine is turning out to be an enemy that Satan is using to isolate Christians. And so I want to just throw out this caution out there is that if you are living in complete isolation and you are really starting to struggle and have difficulties functioning, you're experiencing anxiety and worry that is through the roof, chances are is because you've been living far too long outside of the way God created you. And the best way to do that is to become engaged and involved in the body of believers. And I know that for some of us, you need to take extreme precautions, and I'm not trying to back you away from that. That's vitally important, and I would never want you to do that. So I just wanted to lay that before you, and just encourage you to look into the Word. A couple of updates of what's going on. This upcoming Sunday, really, really cool time. This upcoming Sunday, we re-engage. Tom Bryce is going to be starting back up his Sunday school class. Now, here's the cool thing about his Sunday school class is that he's going to be finishing up the book and the Gospel of Mark, and then talking about the writer's intents of all four gospel accounts. And so if you're not involved or have not been involved recently in a Sunday school class, I'd encourage you to attend the next couple of weeks. And then he's going to be asking some questions about where can we go in the Old Testament? What book would we in that Sunday school class really want to study? And then you have the one of the other adult Bible Sunday school classes that is going to be launching this Sunday into a curriculum called God of Wonders. And so it's going to be looking at how God reveals himself throughout all of creation and has revealed himself throughout all times. And it's going to be an exciting adventure also. Lastly, before I sign off, is this, that continue to be in prayer. construction is still slated to start on Monday, and so I'm really excited about that. But also, we just need to be praying that goes smoothly. I want to thank you. Sorry, this is lastly. I want to just say thanks so much for all of those that helped out with the spaghetti dinner, those that came to the spaghetti dinner. Guys, we've been making just a crazy impact on the community through some of our outreaches, and that was evident in the fact that a lot of people from the community came and purchased a spaghetti dinner that would, in essence, help us out with the Dave Bell Memorial Bell Tower here at First UB Church. And so that's really exciting. So I want to say thank you to all were involved and all that came to participate, and just let you know that as your pastor, I'm incredibly blessed. So anyways, hey, that's 5 minutes of your life, and hopefully it was worth it. I will catch up with you later. And maybe even see here tonight at 7 o'clock for our Fresh Encounter prayer gathering. All right, God